FB tweet. Pinterest email send text message print. Sean Penn is sharing updates from Ukraine. On Instagram Monday, the 61-year-old actor posted footage of himself riding in backseat of a car, looking out the window at a local camp in Lviv. I was in Lviv, Ukraine today with CORE co-founder and CEO Anne Youngly and our team, strategizing with local governance and NGOs to scale up our in-country programs, he captioned the silent clip. Had a very good meeting with Governor Maksym Kozytskyy, he added, linking to his disaster relief nonprofit community organized relief effort, CORE. Last week, the Oscar winner uploaded another video of his travels in Ukraine, sharing footage of a toddler girl playing with bubbles at a refugee shelter on the country's western border. Since being in Ukraine and Poland, some have asked me about the refugee situation. I think it's the same now, as their story trends, as it will be when something new grabs the headlines, Penn captioned the Instagram clip. It's like bubbles, both beautiful and bursting. This is an angel reaching out to beauty and beauty responding by bursting. Are we going to burst in her hand? Or hold it? The actor tagged estranged wife Layla George in the post. Though George, 29, wasn't seen on screen in either of Penn's recent videos from Ukraine, the pair have been spotted together on multiple occasions since she filed for divorce in October 2021, following more than a year of marriage. Most recently, they were seen celebrating New Year's Eve together in her native Sydney. Amid the start of the Russian invasion in late February, Penn traveled to Ukraine to work on an upcoming documentary about political tensions, chronicling the invasion and war launched by Russian President Vladimir Putin. In a statement shared with People at the time, Penn called the war a brutal mistake and expressed his thoughts on the horrors that the Ukrainian people are facing. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky visits teen gunfire victim in the hospital. It is not easy. It is already a brutal mistake of lives taken and hearts broken, and if he doesn't relent, I believe, Russian President, Mr. Vladimir Putin will have made a most horrible mistake for all of humankind, he said. President Volodymyr Zelensky and the Ukrainian people have risen as historic symbols of courage and principle. Ukraine is the tip of the spear for the democratic embrace of dreams, Penn added. If we allow it to fight alone, our soul as America is lost. Russia's attack on Ukraine continues after their forces launched a large-scale invasion on February 24, the first major land conflict in Europe in decades. Details of the fighting change by the day, but hundreds of civilians have already been reported dead or wounded, including children. More than 1 million Ukrainians have also fled, the United Nations says. The invasion, ordered by Russian President Vladimir Putin, has drawn condemnation around the world and increasingly severe economic sanctions against Russia. With NATO forces massing in the region around Ukraine, various countries have also pledged aid or military support to the resistance. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky called for peace talks, so far unsuccessful, while urging his country to fight back. Putin, 69, insists Ukraine has historic ties to Russia and he is acting in the best security interests of his country. Zelensky, 44, vowed not to bend. Nobody is going to break us, we're strong, we're Ukrainians, he told the European Union in a speech in the early days of the fighting, adding, "Life will win over death. And light will win over darkness." The Russian attack on Ukraine is an evolving story, with information changing quickly. Follow People's complete coverage of the war here, including stories from citizens on the ground and ways to help.